So let's go to File in your PowerPoint presentation, and we want to choose New Presentation right here. And once you have that, let's go to Picture. Let's drop in a background. You can choose whatever background you want. I'm just going to choose this one, this stone brick background here. And we just want to drag the corners here and here until it aligns with the canvas size. Alright, awesome. Looks good. And now we are going to drop some pictures in here. It could be any picture you want: food, fruits, vegetables, books, games, whatever it is you want to use for your own guessing game. So I'm going to choose chicken here, insert it, and I'll just move it off to the side here. And let's just make it a little bigger here. And also choose middle here. Alright, that looks good. Just drag a little bit here. And now let's open our selection pane. And let's give it a name. I'll just give it a generic name, chicken, and this is the back image. And oops, let's put a name for the background as well, so I'll confuse it. Alright, now that we have our picture here, we need to make a duplicate of this picture. We need two, one for the back and one for the front. I'm using a MacBook, Control-C, Control-V for me, or you can just right-click, copy, right-click, paste with your on your computer. And make sure chicken back, we'll give it a name and call it chicken front, because this is the front. And make sure they're both aligned correctly. You don't want them to be misaligned. So align center and align middle. And now we click on chicken front here and go to Format Picture. Right click, go to Format Picture. And we want to choose this option over here, this one right here. Click on that and then click on Picture Correction. And scroll down where it says brightness. You want right here, brightness. And let's make it all the way down to minus 100%. So now it's just black. Okay, so that's the front. Alright, now click on it and we're going to animate this. So go to animation here and we're going to go to Exit Effect and choose whatever animation you want, but I'm just going to choose fade. But you can choose whatever you want for your animation. Alright. And now we go to Animation Pane. You click on that animation you just created. Go to Trigger. And we want this to happen when we click on the front here. So let's test it out. So when you click on the front image here, it will set the exit animation off. And now we want it to come back. So you want to click on the back image and then make the black silhouette appear. So here, oops, let's click on front here and want to choose the front image here. And now we want to make it appear. You can choose whatever animation you want, but I'm just going to use fade here. And let's go back to animation, and we're going to move this under trigger back, okay, like this. Okay, we got front for exit animation and back for the enter animation. So let's check it out. So you click on this, it'll fade. Click on it back, it'll fade back to black. Okay. Now the tough part is done. All you have to do now is make a copy of what you just created. So copy both front and back, and just move it somewhere on the slide here until you're happy with the positioning. And now we right click, go to change picture from a file, and now you can insert whatever image you want. This is an image of a hot dog, and we'll give it a name. We'll call it hot dog front. So that's all you have to do. And we also have to change the back image. So click on the back image here, choose change picture from a file, and insert your own picture. Again, the hot dog, and that's all you have to do. And now give it a name. We'll call it hot dog back. Alright. Let's adjust the size a little bit here. I want it to be a little bigger, so I'm just going to adjust the size. And you can do that in the picture format, or you can just drag the image to whatever size you want until you're happy with the size. Alright, I think I'm happy with this size, so you just shrink the back here as well. I think maybe the size is okay. Maybe here. Alright, now that we have edit our image, make sure we align center and align middle, make sure everything's aligned right. And now we have to change the front image to make it black silhouette. So we click on that, this front one, and you can either right click and go to format picture, or just go to format picture here, and make sure you choose this option, and go to brightness, and lower that down to -100%. And now we can test it out. Great! Looks like it's working perfectly. And that's all you have to do. And now we're going to do the same thing for the third image. We're just gonna copy this, front and back, and paste that in. You can do this several times. You could put as many images you want on one slide. It's really up to you. But for this demonstration purpose, I'm just going to make 3 examples for you guys to show you how easy you can do this in PowerPoint. So right click on this image here, go to change picture from a file, and let's put a fruit in this time. Let's choose pomegranate. Alright, just choose something hard for the students to guess. And let's give a name here so you can find it easily. And we'll call it pomegranate front. And let's do the same for the back image. Change picture from the file and choose pomegranate here again. Great. And now let's give it a name, and let's call it pomegranate back. Awesome. Alright, now that we have the image here, and let's also change the size. Okay, choose front and back, and now you can adjust the size and just move it until you're happy with its positioning. Maybe, I think here is okay. Alright, again, you can use whatever image you want. It could be toys, books, subjects, anything you want you can put in your game. And again, you can put as many of these objects on one slide if you want. Alright, go to format picture and choose this option right here, and make sure it's a front image. And we're going to change the brightness here to -100. Alright. Alright, now all we have to do is test it out by hitting the play button. Alright, let's see. What is it? It's a chicken. What is it? It's a hot dog. What is it? It's a pomegranate. Alright, looks good. So clicking on the black silhouette will reveal it, and clicking on the back image will bring the silhouette, the black silhouette, back. Alright. Now, you can do more to your PowerPoint game if you want. You can even put like QA or hints at the bottom of the image to help your students. I'm just gonna move my image a little bit here. I'm just like everything centered in the middle. Alright, you can also put in some questions if you want. I just went to tool shape and I picked this tool, and let's just move it under one of the images here. I'll remove the outline and I'll just fill it in with white, but you can fill it in with whatever color you want. It's really up to you. And I'm just gonna change the transparency a little bit here, maybe 20%. I think that's good. And then you can write whatever you want for an answer here. Okay, so this is the back part of the question. So there's going to be a question in the front, and then the answer revealed in the back. Alright, so let's choose a font. You can choose whatever font you want. Let's choose one here, and whatever font you want, it's really up to you, and whatever color you want for your font, that's also that's up to you. Alright, so you can put in here the answer and make it a little bigger, and maybe this font, that one was a little difficult to read. Okay, I think this is great, and then we'll just copy it and paste it under the other object, just like that. Alright, and let's give this the same thing. It's a, what is it? It's a hot dog. Alright, and we'll just copy this name, get the name holder and just paste it and move it under this object here. That looks good, and we'll just give it a name. What is it? It's a pomegranate. Oops, it's a little big, so let's just shrink the font a little bit. Okay, and let's do the same with this one as well. Just keep it all unified. Alright, now we have our answer here. And let's make it so that it will reveal the answer when you click on the image. So just copy paste. And let's take this out. And let's put a question here. And for now, we'll just put the question right here. And just adjust the font a little bit. Change the transparency to 0%. So it's hiding the answer in the back. Alright, copy and paste. And just drag that over here to cover the answer here. Again, copy, paste. And just drag it over to the right to cover the answer. And make sure it is aligned correctly. So you can highlight both, front and back, align center, align middle, so the students can't see the answer. And do the same for the other two as well. Alright, super. Alright, we just have one more to go. Align center and align middle. Great. Alright, now that you have the Q&A here, we want to animate it. So click on the top here, go to animation, and let's give it an exit animation, which is whatever you want. I'm just going to choose this one, fade. Alright, and let's give it a name. So just give it whatever name you want. 1, 2, 3, anything you want. It's up to you. Question 1, question 2, question 3. It's just easier for you to find it later when you go to animation. And oops, appears like they're just question marks, so it's really hard to find. So easy fix, just go here and just give it like a name inside here. Let's call it Q1 for question 1. Oops, question 1, and this one is Q2 for question 2, and this will be Q3, and then you would write your question in there, and also give this same name, Q3, Q2, and Q1. And for the answer, you can call it answer 1, answer 2, answer 3. But this is all we need for now. Alright, so we have the animation now, and the name correct. Now, let's choose another animation. Fade in. Here. So we have fade out and fade in. And go to timing with previous. And now we'll drag this under under chicken front here, and we want to choose this one, drag it down here, and do the same for Q2 and Q3. So Q2 goes under here, so when you click on the hot dog, it will reveal the answer, and when you click on the hot dog again, it will hide the answer. And let's drag this one down to over here, and drag this one down here. Alright, I think we're ready to test this out and see what it looks like. So let's head down here and hit the play button. Let's click on the chicken here. Again, for Q1, maybe you could put like hints, like it's tasty, it clucks, it lives on a farm. This one has a lot of seed, it's red outside, it's sweet and sour. So you can test it out by clicking on any of these images here to reveal the answer, and if you click on it again, it'll hide the answer. I hope you find this PowerPoint game tutorial useful, and if you do enjoy my PowerPoint game.
That's it mga ka-newbie. Sana meron na naman akong naibahagi sa inyo na bagong kaalaman, at para sa mga susunod na video tutorial, mag-subscribe to this channel and click the bell button icon para sa mga updated video tutorial. If you have any comment, suggestion, don't hesitate to comment below. See you mga ka-newbie, hanggang sa muli. God bless and stay safe.